Awesome. So I'm here with Jonte Cook, All-American wide receiver. Jonte, you cut the list down to 5 this weekend. What made the difference in those 5 schools? What was it about those 5 schools that stuck out?
It's just the relationship with the coaches. The bond I got with the coaches. And just the constant recruiting of them. Of course, the 2 Texas schools, Texas and Texas A&M. That love has been there since they started recruiting me. Me and Coach Bellamy from Michigan, we built a pretty good relationship during my recruiting process. So I was like, I'm gonna give him a chance. And Coach Cobra, I've actually had a good relationship with Coach Cobra since he was at USC. So that's why Florida's in there. And then Jackson State, man, I just feel like I had to show the coaches some love. And plus, I got some family up in Jackson, so it's only right.
With Florida, I know there's kind of been some coaching changes there and all that. What stood out about the program as you've kind of watched this new coaching staff there kind of go through things?
It's just like you can tell, like they got a new regime in there, and they trying to build. They trying to be different, and they trying to build something of their own. And, they can say that that's the foundation of their regime. So that'll definitely be great to be a part of that new regime.
In Michigan, you mentioned them. What's that relationship like? I know Coach Gaddis went down to Miami. But
yeah, Coach Bellamy hit me up pretty much every day, every night. Coach Bellamy probably takes me more than my girlfriend takes me. I ain't gonna lie, but that's cool. That's how it's supposed to be. If you really want to play it, that's what you're gonna do. But that's love. And everything in Michigan is pretty much pro style. They run the workouts like a pro. They practice like pros. They work out like pros. They eat like pros. Because Coach Harbaugh, he was in the pros. So that's what they do. That's just great because that'll get you prepared for the pros.
Beginning with those 2 schools, have you got any visits locked in for those 2, or even in Jackson State as well? Or
I believe I got Michigan locked in for June 3rd through the 6th, and then I'm either going to Oregon or Florida, the 17th, June 17th.
Anything to Jackson State or?
I'm gonna go during the season. They want me to come to a game.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And with Texas A&M starting there,
I'm gonna go during the season.
You gonna go there?
Yeah.
Do you want to see kind of where that offense goes and what they do with a guy like Evan? Is that
Of course. That's why I feel like my decision is gonna be later down the line because I actually want to watch and see if they're gonna do what they've been telling me for the past 2 years. Now since they actually got a guy in there like Evan. So.
Yeah. And Texas, is it kind of the same thing about kind of where that program goes in year 2 under Sark? And
yeah. I definitely want to see them win some games. They got some pieces in there, so it shouldn't be no. I feel like Texas probably won the Big 12 this year.
What is it about? Is it something you've seen like during with Quinn Ewers down there and things like that?
It's just. Me personally, I've been watching Quinn since he was a freshman in high school, so I know how cold Quinn is. Yeah. And once he get them weapons around him like X, Hall, Isaiah Nayer, man, that's gonna be crazy. With Sark offense, that's gonna be crazy. Like I don't think nobody gonna be able to stop that.
And with A&M, what do you think the potential is for them now with what they've built?
Sky's the limit with A&M. I feel like I've been saying it since they got that #1 class. While I'm in college, A&M is gonna win the Natty. Whether I'm there or whether I'm not, I feel like they're gonna win the Natty.
And you're down to 5. Do you have like a timeline in mind, or is it just kind of whenever it feels?
It's just whenever the time gonna be right. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna put a clock on myself. I'm just gonna talk to God about it. Whenever He says right, that's the time.
And with Texas too, do you think both A&M and Texas officials will probably be during the season?
Yeah, probably. More than likely, yeah.
Awesome.